Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Ancient Technology. I am back with my another video. Today we are going to visit the Kailasanathar temple. The Kailasanathar temple is an old Shivam temple. This temple was built around 1300 years ago. People here will tell you that this temple is the origin of all Hindu temples, the very first Hindu temple in the world. The temple is located in Kanchipuram district of Tamil Nadu. Before we enter the temple, let's see what is that big structure over there. Okay, as we can see, this is the sacred Nandi or the bull constructed just opposite to the entrance of the temple, facing towards the entrance. As we know, it is very rare to see the Nandi outside the temple. As the bull is situated outside the temple, it indicates it's an old ancient temple. Moving towards the temple now. Well, let me tell you something about the construction of this temple. The foundation of the temple is made of granite stone, but it is said the outer structure is made of sandstone. Well, let us check whether it is sandstone or something else. It does not look like a sandstone, as we can see some red brick were used for making it. I have asked many people over here regarding the material used for the construction of the statues, the construction of the temple, but they couldn't answer properly. They could not say whether it is done by any sandstone or any bricks were used inside a sandstone, but it's not possible to use bricks inside the sandstone. But as we can see, some structures got destroyed and some red bricks are coming out from the structure. Some of them were indicating something about a volcanic eruption, but they couldn't answer properly. Well, let's move towards the temple now. As we can see, many shiva lingams are constructed outside the temple, and we can find all are kept in their designated chambers. Wow, see this lingam. It has 8 sides, and this is made of granite stone. And see the construction and the perfect measurement of the angles. See how perfectly the angles were measured and created without any measuring instrument. See the smoothness of the surface. It is made of granite stone. See how perfectly stone was cut and shaped. Just mind-blowing. The question is, how is it possible for the ancient people to do this kind of perfections, to do this kind of measurements, this kind of perfect measurement of angles without using any measuring device? Just mind-blowing. Can't imagine. Well, it is said that the construction of this temple is similar to the construction of Kailasa temple. It is also said, if the top view is considered, then the both temples look same, as the same plan were used for their construction. Even we can see the pyramidal structure, the shrine, everything looks same. As we all know, both the temples are far away from each other, but it looks alike, as if the basic plan or design was used for making the structures were same. If so, then how was it done? How was it possible for the ancient people to make two similar structures in two different places? It is believed that the Kailasa temple was built by some superpower. Some creatures of other planet or other universe came to our planet, used their advanced technology for the construction of the Kailasa temple. Let's move inside the gate. This temple has 58 number of shrines. In the compound wall of the temple, you can find a number of lion-like structures. It is believed that these lions are for the protection of the temple. They are protecting the temple from outside force. Well, let me tell you, these are actually not lions. These are actually a mythological structures. They are called yali. You can find this kind of structures with different combinations in all over the world, especially in South India. If we say in our so-called scientific terms, these are hybrid animals. Ancient people had the knowledge of hybrid process and they also knew it very well to use it. These yalis perfectly indicates that. As we can see, yalis has head and body of lion, whereas the rest of the part of the body indicates some like elephant or some amphibians. Although the concept of hybrid animal or making hybrid species was taken from ancient people, but our scientist feels that this is against the mother nature. Well, I'll try to make a full video about this yali or the hybrid animal. Okay, let's come back again to the temple. Just look behind the Shiva lingam. You can find the structure of Lord Shiva, Parvati and a small baby. Do you know who is this baby? According to the local people, they say this is Lord Ganesha with human face. As all of we know, the Ganesha was born with a normal head. According to the local people here, this temple was made before the Ganesha's head were replaced. This is just not a story. Even you can find a temple of Naramukha Adi Vinayaka just around 25 km from this temple. Well, I have made a full video about Naramukha Adi Vinayaka temple. Links are given below in the description. You can go through it. We can find many structures of Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva and Parvati in their many dance forms. Although this temple is under ASI from many years, but still the structures are getting destroyed with time. It is said that we could not find the combination of the sandstone used for making the statues, so the renovation is very difficult. Although they have tried with the plaster of Paris but could not fix it properly, as we can see. Well, now once again move near the Nandi statue. Here, below the Nandi statue, you can see some weird structures of dwarf creature. Just like yali structure, these structures are also very famous in Indian temples. But who are they? Why these structures were constructed below the Nandi statue? Again a bunch of questions without answer. I have personally visited the temple. Actually, many temples of ancient age and tried to figure out the answer of some weird question. Although my question was not solved, but it was got confirmed that the ancient people were much more technically advanced. They had the knowledge of medical science, hybrid species. They even know much more about the universe. They also had the knowledge of multiverse, time machine, time loop, difference in time pattern in different planets, and many things.
Sure.
Well, let me tell you a story about the first time traveler of ancient time. The story follows a king, his daughter, and his search for his daughter's suitable husband, Revati. Revati was the only daughter of King Kukudmi. Kukudmi thought that no one could prove to be a good enough to marry his daughter. Kukudmi took Revati with him to Brahmalok, the home of Brahma, to ask the god's advice about finding a suitable husband for her. At that time, Brahma was listening to a musical performance when they arrived. So, they waited patiently. Once the performance got completed, the king Kukudmi explained about his problem to Lord Brahma. But the Brahma laughed at the foolishness of the king. He said that time runs in different patterns in different planes of existence. During the time they had waited in the Brahmalok to see him, 7 Chatur Yogas had passed on earth. Everything that Kukudmi had and owned, his family, his friends, his sons, wife, his armies, his treasures, had vanished with the time that had passed. Actually, one day in Brahmalok is equal to 4.32 billion earth years. In Bhagavad Gita, there are many such examples which indicates the existence of medical science, nuclear power, time machine, time traveler, time loop in ancient time. Well friends, that's all for today. Let's meet in my next video. Thanks for your time. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for your time.